Good morning. Not gonna lie, it is snowing a little bit out there. It's getting cold, and I am not mentally prepared to have to start warming up my car before I get into it and having to wear a winter jacket and knowing where my hat and gloves are. I'm not ready to have to scrape my windshield or snow blow or shovel. I know I live in Minnesota, still not ready. So I think that is why fall is my third favorite season. A lot of people love fall. I do love fall. But fall is way too short. It is like a week long. Therefore, it cannot be my favorite. I am going to have to choose a favorite. It's going to be summer. I love being on the pontoon. I love it being hot on the lake. Yes, sometimes it can be too hot and too humid and mosquitoes, but you can be on the lake. And lake days are the best. Summer's the best. And then when spring, because in Minnesota, winter can be 6 months long. So spring, the first semi-nice day, everybody's outside. The sidewalks are soaking wet still. There's ice melting, but everyone's outside. And it's just like you're defrosting and the warmth is coming. And you know that summer's just right around the corner. So you know it's almost lake lifetime again. So that's why spring is my second favorite. And it's my birthday. Summer, spring, fall, winter. So that's my morning thoughts, but I would love fall. I do love fall. It's just too short and too unpredictable. At least you know if spring gets cut short, that summer's right after. If fall gets cut short, it's cold. So we had our first playoff volleyball game last night. We won in 3, so that was awesome. We are going to a play today. There's a theater in our town. It is, so it is, I think it's Cat Kid, like Dogman and Cat Kid, the Cat Kid Comic Club. I didn't arrange it, so I don't fully know. I just kind of show up. I actually forgot we had it until somebody mentioned it this week. So we are going to that today after lunch, and then we should be back in time for our special. So this is it's a good Friday. It'll be fun to take them to a play. It'll be fun to compare the play to the book for those who have read Cat Kid. And it'll be fun to get out of the building for a little bit. Yesterday was honestly a really, really, really good day. I had a lot of fun. And for no particular reason. I didn't plan anything exciting or fun. I just was kind of in a weird mood, like overtired weird, but when that happens and the kids can actually like respond well to it and don't like turn hyper when I'm being a little goofy, then it's kind of fun for me. So that was my yesterday. And now I'm just gotta get through Friday. So just kind of trying to reorganize my desk a little bit. I got booed the other day, like Halloween gift bag. And I know some people do not like that type of thing, but I really like buying stuff for other people. And the person that I got me a gift card to Caribou. So that's my coffee and my chocolate croissant today were from them. They got me candy. They got me Skittles and Reese's, which I both like. They got me a little plant to add to our classroom. So it was on a day that was kind of a tough one. And I came back from lunch and it was on my desk. So that put me in a good mood. That was fun. So now this weekend I have to figure out what to get for whoever I decide to boo. In our workroom or like where our mailboxes are, like there's a sign, and if you get booed, you just put the ghost on your mailbox so nobody boos you again. So I'll find somebody who hasn't been booed yet and figure out what to get them. Yeah. Otherwise, practice tonight. I'm going to do absolutely nothing because I'll be exhausted. We're going to have practice tomorrow morning, and we're doing a little team building. And then our football team has their first playoff game, so I'll probably go to that. It's going to be cold. It's supposed to be like in the 30s and potentially like snowy and windy, I think, so that's fun. But my first class from this district, I taught 5th grade. Was that 7 years ago? And they're seniors, so I want to make sure I go and watch them because there's quite a few from my class that are on the team. So I'll go watch that on Saturday. And that's kind of as far as I have planned for the weekend, but I'm ready for it. Oh, lastly, on Monday I was preparing that optional homework. I've never had, so again, I only did this the last 2 years, and it was because I had quite a few parents that were just wanted their child to read at home, but like it was a constant struggle. So a few of them thought if it came from me. Mindy, let me just mic it up morning video.
What's that?
I'm doing my, you're fine. No, I just talk while I get my stuff ready, and it's so they had asked, like, just it was, they didn't say I had to. Like, I kind of suggested at conferences was like, hey, what if I like sent home a book and it was optional? Do you think that would help? And a lot of them then were like, yeah. So I started doing a math and a book, like I showed you this week. It was endangered animals. I always chose a nonfiction topic. That way, it was like building their background knowledge too. And for those, because I looped for that class, so I had that class for 2 years, and I usually had, you know, somewhere between maybe 6 to 12 that would do it. I feel like almost everyone brought this back this week, which, again, I made sure parents knew, I'm like, this is 100% optional. They do not need to do it. But they can, so that's awesome to see, especially since wouldn't take long. A lot of kids brought it back the next day. And I actually had quite a few parents tell me that they enjoyed reading the book with their child and that they learned something new too, so that was fun. Otherwise, thanks for chilling with me this morning, and I hope you all have great Fridays and have a great weekend.